Hi, I'm John. We're restoring Coric, a 50-year-old Contessa 32. This video is a update on the week's activities, including putting in the main track, boxing in the engine, and a little bit of a conversation about why training is important in the whole business of sailing. I hope you enjoy this video. Well, it's the end of another week of sailing in the Solent. If last week's episode ended with Storm Eunice going through, this week has been all about Storm Franklin and a series of very busy occluded fronts sweeping over the south coast, giving us 40 and 50 mile an hour winds, which are, shall we say, not ideal as a start point for training for competent crews and day skippers. But as we were having the conversation during the course wash-up last night, it is pretty valuable to get people out in winds that they wouldn't normally go out in themselves and just get a bit of experience of that. So that was good, and I've enjoyed that. As far as the boat's concerned, Coric progresses apace. The main track has gone in and we've got some work to do just to do the final fittings there, but also the boxing around the engine is taking shape. The bilge pumps are going in and being fitted in ways that we can get to them and remove them, and I'm delighted to say that after a little bit of worry about the arrival of the electrics, some of the instruments are now down and sitting in the boat and will be going in shortly. Really good to see the main track in. It didn't arrive with the Genoa track, so there was a little bit of a delay, and that gave us time to prep it, so it needed to be resprayed and re-lacquered. The car and the track are in now, and with just a little bit of work to do in terms of the sighting of the turning wheels there and the jam cleats. Because it spans the deck, it's bolted on either side, and it has quite a secure retaining plate at the back of it there, as you can see. It's worth looking at the nature of this. This is a high beam track, so look at the cross-sectional area there. It is quite a bit higher in terms of how it looks than the Genoa track. The Genoa track is spaced evenly along as it goes. A little bit of difference in price, but not too much. Big step forward in terms of boxing in the engine. Managed to find a suitable piece of veneer that's going to match the chart table there. We need to fill in this side here as well in a way that supports the structural integrity of that box, but also so that it can come out if we need to maintain the engine. There's also been a little bit of finishing off of the bilge system, so that's the strum box for the manual bilge pump, and the electrical bilge pump has a lifting plate so that we can get access to it. Because the Genoa track is in place, we can now finish off the locker above the chart table, so that has now had a backing plate put into it and is looking very finished, which is good. And the last bit of this week's update, we had ordered the navigation instruments in good time, but the sourcing of them and the delivery was looking a bit iffy, so I was delighted to see that they have started to arrive on board and they should start to get fitted in the next week or so. So all in all, a lovely week, progress apace, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much.